These conversations with architecture firm leaders are meant to help you be more profitable and more effective and make your business better. And they have three main premises. One is you want a thriving architecture business. Two, a thriving architecture firm not only creates great architecture that meets or exceeds client goals, it does so profitably. And the third premise is that employing competent, engaged people who create effective and profitable projects makes your firm more effective and profitable. But you know that because when Deltek surveyed thousands of firms across the country, they found that the number one financial challenge that firms are facing is finding and retaining qualified staff. This is a big issue. And it's the same issue that is the biggest project management challenge. And it's the same issue that is the biggest human resources challenge. Let me just read off some of the other financial challenges that Deltek found firms had. Now, the finding, retaining qualified staff was 59%. 24% of all firms said that was their number one issue. Now, the second was increasing profitability. You'd think that that was first, but that actually dropped in the last couple of years. Succession planning and ownership transition was third. Managing growth was fourth, and increasing project manager financial knowledge was fifth. Finding and retaining qualified people is really important because qualified people get the job done on time. One half of all architecture firms, Deltek found, were delivering their projects late. And qualified people get the project done in the budget that's given. And Deltek found that 1/3 of all architecture projects are over budget. You know this is a problem. That's why it's your top concern. And the other biggest challenge that's tied to this is that acquiring qualified staff is the most expensive business process that you have of all the processes, not accounting, not project management, not taxes, not insurance. The business process of acquiring talent is your most expensive process. So, what do you do about it? What are your competitors doing about it? Because this has been the same issue for a couple of years. But your competitors, their top initiative for dealing with this is training project managers. Where do you get the time to do that? Well, there's two things involved here. One is in order to have financially literate project managers, you have to share the financial information with them. You have to share the budget. You have to share the hours. You still have to share the information with them so they can manage it. And the other issue is you're probably too busy to do that. You're probably too busy to train them. And your senior architects who may also have that knowledge are also too busy to train them. Nobody has the time. Employees, even the ones who need the training, are too busy. So what does everybody do about it? You can outsource that training for one thing. You can find a training program that's easy for employees to access and to do on their own pace. That requires short trainings that combine into a bigger program. And they do it progressively. Start with the easy stuff, get into the more complicated stuff as they go along, as they get more confident, as they get more comfortable doing it. The architect's fast track to leadership system does that. This is that program. It gives you the knowledge about project leadership. Now, if you're looking for staff right now to fill those positions, I want to tell you that I've got a very short video to show you how you can actually save thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars by training instead of doing that expensive acquisition process of hiring, reviewing resumes, interviewing, because the cost isn't just the expense of advertising, it's your time and your senior architects, your directors' times to interview people, to review those resumes and find out that they're all fake anyway. You get them in for the interview and it's all exposed. They're not what they say they are. And that happens all the time.